Okay, I think I'll expand just a little bit more on the let's just mute those. Expand just a little bit more on how you got to align this, because you got to have pink noise, or you can have a sine wave, particularly a sine wave, to let's go into it. Sine wave, yeah, so like 1 kilohertz, for example. The decoder needs to be aligned so that the just move my lens out thing on the camera so I can see here. So the meter reading indicates equal level, because there are trim pots on the decoder which are over to each side here, and they got to be aligned so the levels are the same, and when switching between stereo mode and Pro Logic, and everything's still the same sort of thing. So even though I've got a sine wave going in there at the moment, if I mute the signal, you see the LEDs going down, and turn it back on, and of course when increasing the level, because it's so many dB down, let's increase the other level, and you see they're going up. The LEDs there have got to be aligned, and it's very tricky, very tricky. Of course, you can see levels going up there on the so if I want to play the 1 kilohertz, you can see the signals going out here and here and here, because I'm using the multi-stereo mode on the Denon. That helps me to align all the speakers using pink noise, sine wave, frequency sweep, because I can go through any channel in this entire system, and that's not just overhead and all that, that's Atmos extra height 1, 2 and 3 channels, which are on the floor, and then center, or rather it's a kind of like a below matrix surround channel. There's one on the back row as well. Anyway, so if I unmute one of these channels, but let me just turn hang on, let's just turn that down, unmute the center, so you can hear the pink noise, the sine wave 1 kilohertz. My batteries are flashing on the camera, so might have to continue with another video, because I've got to put the battery on the charger. It's very tricky sort of thing. It's a process that takes a microphone, and putting the microphone sometimes up at the front, very close to the screen, so going through each channel at a time, checking the pink noise is all the same, the frequency response is the same, all levels, because it's critical that everything be spot on. You can try and mess with it at the back of the room, but that takes a little bit more longer, and you can get still stunning results with the microphone. Just put up closer speakers and reset, adjust the levels on the preamplifier, so you know it kind of appears like maybe the microphone was a bit distant, but you're getting a better accurate reading close up. So the camera battery would die out in a moment. Doesn't really last long, the NiCad, but you know, it's a good thing it's a rechargeable battery. I'll just go back to pink noise, pink noise, pink noise, pink noise. No, not pink, PN. Whoa! Whoa, do you see that? Whoa! That's what happens. Gotta be careful with the turn that down. Gotta be careful with the so you gotta restart, because your AVR will shut down if the pink noise levels or the pink or the sine wave levels were really high, because it's going out wham, all channels, you know, and it can shut everything down. I think that's, yeah, everything, yeah, it's back up, so pink noise going out in the center channel. It might sound a little bit different on the left. Well, it's kind of close-ish, still needs a little bit adjusting. And then over on the right, and then to activate my left center, right center, down there, click on there. Yeah, my left center's out a little bit at the moment, needs retuning. And then my right, yeah, my right channel's a little bit needs retuning. So if I go to center, which is there, because the center's not sounding at the moment. If there is a mix there, right, because the signal is mono on here, and it's been going through multi-channel stereo mode, and it's just duplicating the same signal. Okay, there's no true multi-channel sound mix happening here at the moment. So you know, if I want to just go there, and if I want my left center, I can use my left center, right center, and it gives a nice good phantom image as well, I have to say, because it sounds like it's coming from the center channel, but it's not. It's coming from there and over there. So we go up closer. You can hear that going. Come there, that's where the center channel is, but no, that's my right center. Go back over. The center's up there. You can hear that. Well, I will in the video, because I know what to look for, I know what to listen for. Put the left and right on. So you can hear that whooshing effect. Just my hands blocking or getting in front of the HF wall. So I've just got to retune my left center, right center, because I was messing around with the system. So I'll get everything back to where it was. Yeah, it's great. It's great. You can't have a home cinema without 5-screen. You know, I thought Atmos was the best thing, but oh yeah, sometimes with vintage movies, oh wow. And maybe the occasional good Dolby Atmos film, Gravity, because that's all got directional dialogue that moves across the screen along the side surrounds and the back surround, the overhead. Sometimes I get some sense and presence of below, but not with not much with the dialogue pan, other sound effects, but you know, it's a case of sort of like listening and muting channels and listening to what's going on and where the signal is being steered, and then what the matrix decoder's looking for, because it's looking for frequency, phase and level, and yeah, it's a small little home, tiny little cinema, teeny, but it sounds pretty big, because well, each to our own, haven't we? Bragging rights. I'm still going to have to rig up my CP5 200 so it can do more or less, so I can use the fader here and then have a 5 screen running through a matrix. So that needs another few decoders, because these are running through more or less here. And that's mostly when using the AVR here. I've got to have preset number 6 activated. It's always activated here because there's nothing wired onto preset number 7. This is my main one, and over on preset 7 is my Dolby CP 200 with the CP 500. And when switching sound formats, sometimes the sound is seamless and there's no mute, there's none of this muting nonsense of a few seconds like you get on a typical AVR where you change the selector and you've got several minutes of like, yeah, see, I've just changed it there and it takes so many seconds. Yeah, I could watch paint drying a lot faster than that. But when it's something like this and that, it's like when you switch formats, it's like just like the days when I was projectionist. You know, you change sound format, change aspect ratio, widescreen lens to scope lens, and open masking. You know, the audience don't hardly know what the hell's going on. It just looks like magic, you know. But there's a hell of a lot of hands-on sort of thing. But oh wow, those Dolby cinema decoder processors are brilliant. They're just, when you activate something, it's like right on. But when it's a bloody AVR and you can spend a lot of money on this crap, it's like watching a bloody snail switching bloody video mode or sound mode for, and you've got to wait several seconds. It's not like some older AVRs when switching one format through, or video selector, that's it, video selector. I think one of the Yamahas I got, it was like, wow, instant. But knock it off, everyone that keeps doing these reviews on these bloody Denons. Yeah, I would give that a rating bloody 2, if not, because really I think Denon Marantz should be bloody ashamed of that. Call it a bloody flagship. Really, it's just like a load of computer processing inside it. It really is bloody like a computer. And it's always got glitches, but you get around those problems. But really, when that dies, I will never buy a Denon again, period. So it's going to have to be something else, but I would never buy any of these new Denons again. The older Denon stuff was great, and I've got quite a few of those in my cupboard. They were great. They're like, they respond quick, you know, they're brilliant. But yeah, I think Denon need to get their act together, and they need to keep the bloody firmware update going on this bloody thing, because I haven't seen any more firmware on it. They need to keep that going, because I know what I know what manufacturers' crafty little game is. They keep the firmware big time going, like, oh, make you think, yeah, and then after about a year, year and a half, then they slowed down and basically they're stopped doing the firmware. Cheeky bastards they are.